Good Monday morning, everyone. It's Java Jolt Monday here on November 8th, 2021. And I'm your hostess, Ruth Medling, coming from you from sunny Cincinnati. Can you believe I'm saying that? It's supposed to be like 66 degrees today, I believe, the high. It's a gorgeous day. The trees are almost in full color now. And if you could see my backyard, it almost looks like spring because some of the trees, excuse me, some of the trees have not turned yet. I still have a lot of green in my yard for some reason. Not complaining, okay? Not complaining at all. But it's just an unusual fall year for us here in Cincinnati. But I can assure you that this weekend, the bottom's going to drop out. And I think we're supposed to be the high. It's supposed to be like 43 degrees. So enjoy it while you can, folks, is my motto. You know, get out there and soak up some of that vitamin D today if you too are in Cincinnati like me. Or where are you in this world? Where are you listening from? Where are you seeing me from? I would love to know that. Drop me a note, drop me a line, and let's connect. Well, okay, so let's get started. Shout out birthdays. I got a ton of them today. A lot of people born in November. So here we go, in no particular order. Patrina Wilson is having a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Patrina. My good friend Tina Leemstra out in sunny California, I'm pretty sure it's still sunny out there, is also having a birthday coming up this week. And Tina and I and her sister Tracy connected through aqua aerobics. She and Tracy used to attend our aqua aerobics classes out at Evolutions in Tulare. And so Tina, I hope you have a great birthday. Another birthday boy whose birthday is actually on Veterans Day, which, by the way, we do want to say happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans. And we thank you very much for your service, for all that you have done for us in the past. So Del Canby is also the birthday boy who happens to be born on November 11th. And believe it or not, he fought, oh gosh, I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm not going to say it, but he fought in one of our wars. I think maybe, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to be wrong. Anyway, more birthdays. Kathleen Blackwell. Happy birthday. Teresa Vermillion right here in Cincinnati. Happy birthday. Phyllis Adams Wooden out in California. Happy birthday to you. Nikki Crane, also a California lady who does the most beautiful weavings you'd ever want to see. Jody Brandstetter. I always get your last name wrong, Jody, and I'm apologizing big time. Also a birthday girl too. So I think that's it for our birthday shout outs today. Everybody have a great, great, great birthday, whatever it is that you are going to do, whether you're going to go out to dinner, maybe you're taking a little midday holiday, just enjoy. I think it's always nice to celebrate a birthday, no matter what age you're going to be. Okay, well, let's do the pup date, shall we? You know, they're surprisingly quiet right now, and I think it's because they've been running rampant. I was upstairs getting ready. I'd taken a shower and I was doing my hair, you know, and I kept hearing all this commotion down here, and I'm like, oh God, I wonder what I'm going to face when I get downstairs. So I think they've kind of maybe had their little run, and they're kind of quiet for a while. Either that or they're getting into some mischief that they don't need to be in. That could be it too. So let me just tell you, last week they went for their second vet appointment. Gosh, they are growing. Ruby had gained 8 pounds in a month, and Rosie had gained 7. So they're doing really well with their weight. They got car sick on the way to the vet, which, you know, I never once thought about that. They were in separate carriers, and they were in the back seat. And when I got there, they were like really heavily drooling. And I didn't quite know what that meant, but the vet quickly said, oh, they were car sick, they were motion sick. So anyway, we got that cleaned up, got them cleaned up. And overall, they had a really good vet report. So yay, good for them. We go back for our final set of shots in early December. So we have one more month. That means that they still cannot, for now, be around other pets. They have to play in their own backyard. I can't take them for out walking because we just don't know what's out there. So they are still kind of curtailed a little bit, but they're just doing great, and they play all the time. They're just a ton of fun. And so I'm really glad that they're here with me. I'm glad that I adopted them. All right, well, get your cozy on. Today I wanted to talk about winter squash. Now, all summer long, every time I would go to the grocery store, I would see like, zucchini and summer squash and the little crooknecks and all kinds of delicious summer squash that, we just take for granted. We eat a lot of it. We saute it, we eat it raw, we put it in salads, but then it switches over to winter. And when I was making my grocery selections last week, I thought, oh my gosh, it's time. It's finally time for some winter squash. So I picked up an acorn squash, and I also picked up a butternut squash. And so I cooked the acorn squash over the weekend. It's a smaller squash, so you don't get a lot of return on investment, I have to say. There's a whole lot of seeds going on in there. But the pulp is very sweet, and I want to say almost nut-like, hence acorn, although I think they're probably called that because they kind of look like acorns a little bit, probably not for taste. But it was delicious. I just boiled it until it got soft, scraped out all the seeds, and then just put salt and pepper on it, and it was very, very good. So if you're not watching your calories, you could add some butter, you could put some Parm cheese on it. I mean, you could really, really doctor it up if you wanted to, but it was good just the way it was, just with some salt and pepper. So add that to your winter feast. Acorn squash, butternut squash. Get some of them. They're relatively inexpensive, and they make a very nice side dish for whatever it is that you're serving. I happen to serve mine with meatloaf, and so it just turned out really, really good. Also, I noticed that my across the way neighbor in back of me had a huge tomato crop that they just left on the vine. And I thought, because we had a couple of freezes here last week, I thought, oh my gosh, are they not going to go pick it? Well, I guess, maybe, I don't know, but they picked them yesterday and they pulled out the vines and everything. So that brought to mind to say to you, if you have any tomato vines still in the ground and they are producing or have produced some late season tomatoes, make sure you pick everything. And if you have some green tomatoes, a way to kind of preserve them and not have them ripen as readily as if you were just leaving them alone, wrap them in newspaper and put them in a box and store them in a dark place, like at the back of a closet, although don't forget them because by spring, I'm sure they'd be not good. But, like if you have a root cellar or if you have a basement or something like that, store them in a dark, cool place. And then as you want tomatoes, just, bring them out 1, 2, 3, 4, however many you want, and sit them on the counter and let them ripen. You will be amazed at the taste of a winter tomato. It's not like anything you've ever believed. They're much more richer tasting. I wouldn't even attempt to describe the taste, but they are just simply delicious. So make sure, before you get frost, go ahead and pick all of them, wrap the green ones in newspaper, put them in a box in a dark, cool place, and you will have tomatoes well into the new year. Or if you like fried green tomatoes, just go for it. Fry them up and just enjoy them. That's my motto. Okay, so daylight saving time went off yesterday. Oh my. I don't mind in the morning because it's now getting light at about 7:15, and it was like, it was like the sun wasn't coming up here until almost 8:15 in the morning. So I don't mind the morning, but boy, does it ever get dark early, doesn't it? Oh, I hate that part of it. And the nights just seem to stretch out so long. But I'm here to give you an idea that can maybe make the daylight saving time off a little bit easier to stomach. So I like to make a game out of it. First of all, there are 18 weeks until we go back to daylight saving time. Okay, 18. That puts us in the second week of March 2022. So just know that. So from November, December, January, February, March. So about 4.5 months worth of non-daylight saving time. That means that there are 125 days until daylight saving time reappears. So like I said, I make a game out of it. I count down the days, I have them written on my calendar, and we'll start counting them down next week too, to see where you're at with it. If the winter months just kind of give you the winter doldrums, and when it's fine out here today because it's sunny and it's going to be warm, but soon enough it's going to be dark, cold, and not as pleasant. So just do what you need to do to get through. Make sure you get a lot of light. Somebody suggested, like, when you get up in the morning, make sure you turn all the lights on in the house, so everywhere you walk it is already light in the house. Don't try to conserve, although there's something to be said for conserving electricity too, but maybe for like 15 or 20 minutes turn all the lights on so that you kind of get your rhythm going, and just make the best out of a bad situation. Now, if on the other hand you like when daylight saving time goes off because you catch that extra hour worth of sleep, yay, you're in hog heaven. I can just imagine you're saying, yay, that extra hour of sleep really did me some good. So, people are on the other, all ends of the spectrum is what I say. And, do what you need to do for you to make sure that you are safe and you are happy and you are taking good care of yourself during these winter months. So 124 days until daylight saving time reappears. Oh, can you hear the dogs? Yeah. Okay. Now, starting next week, I am going to be doing some counting down to some holiday things. I'm going to steal Oprah's line. I'm going to do a countdown for some of my favorite things, and just share with you. Maybe they're for like a holiday gift, or maybe they're a baking hack, or who knows? Who knows? Ooh, here comes one of those instigators. Looky here, everybody. Here's Rose. She's giving me big kisses. This is Rosie, everybody. Say hi, Rosie. Hi. Say hi, Rosie. Okay, down you go. Down you go. Here, up. Come on, Ruby. You want to get equal time? Come on, Ruby Doob. Ruby. Just a sec here. Oh my gosh. Here she is. Equal time. Equal time. Here. Look up in the camera. This is Ruby Dooby. Oh, you're being a brat now. So you want all this attention and you don't use it. He's such a big girl. Okay, down. Both of you get down. Scamper on. Scamper on. Scamper on. So anyway, I'm going to do some of my favorite things. We're going to do some countdowns towards the holidays. And also for, personal care. I think that's so important. And that may be one of the ways that some of us get through the winter months is making sure that we really do have a winter care, health care, and beauty care regime that helps us get through the holidays as well. Okay, well, these pups are driving me crazy. They're both looking for equal time and equal opportunity. They're probably looking for a little food. They eat all the time. So I'm going to say with that, have a great week, everybody. Take good care of yourselves. And remember, be kind to each other. Until next Monday, I'll see you. Bye.